Richard from South Shields on 5. Hi, Richard.
Hello, Alan.
Hello there.
Hey, I didn't think I was going to be here this week talking to you, mate.
Why?
Well, off last week, because they're the 6th of the 6th, 06.
Right.
I thought the world was going to end.
Yeah, you were wrong.
But I'm good at because I'm here this week.
Right.
And it's Wednesday morning, just after Tuesday night, and everything's gone sweet as a nut.
Good.
So,
So Nostradamus was wrong.
Well, it goes to prove that he mustn't have existed in the first place,
Well, he did exist. He was wrong.
He may have just been out by 100 million years or something.
You never know.
Well, I didn't know, but these people that turn around and say things like that, they must get you really frightened. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it didn't get me frightened, but they seem to have got to put the wind up you.
I think they put the wind up everybody there, aren't they?
Really?
Yes. Because, we down here, we see things like that, mental, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like orbs and that, you know?
Uh-huh.
Ghosts.
Right.
Not just walking about, but actually in 3 dimensions, coming through window frames and that, man.
Right.
It's round here. Whether or not the people got something in the water, instead of just council pop, do you know what I mean?
Right.
But honest to God, we on where we live, well, there's only we're living in a cul-de-sac thing, a club, right?
Uh-huh.
And basically, all the people that live around here, they've all turned into Terminators and went to Germany.
Have they?
I'm left here by myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's about 3 people out of about 18 households that's only left.
Right.
And we're just looking at the close sort of thing, which is all right, But the milkman and the man come round and it's just dead.
Right.
It's after an atomic blast or something. Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Aye. And it's really frightening. Do you know, since last week, because they all went to Germany to watch the World Cup since football and that.
Mm.
So that's a bit bad, But what about these things on the news, Alan? Because do you know I was hearing these things, right, on the news?
Mm-hmm.
It was the same thing as this War of the Worlds theory. Do you know when the War of the Worlds came on in America, and it frightened everybody?
Yes, in the 50s.
Yes. Well, when this thing came about Armageddon and that, right, it frightened me as well.
What things about Armageddon? Because that's in the Bible.
Well, actually, I spoke to you last week about it, right? That it says on the 6th of the 606, it's the devil's coming, and he's going to come and get everybody.
Well, you obviously did, but that's obviously not true.
Well...
Because it's been now.
In the War of the Worlds film, right, they actually turned around and says that they were going to make the Earth as hot as it is in Mars, so that the Martians could live on Earth, right, by making it really hot.
But there aren't any Martians, are there?
No, but that's the War of the Worlds theory. But Armageddon must live in hell and come up and he must have to heat the world up. I mean, so I don't know if that's the case, because it's 123 degrees Fahrenheit in other parts of the world. And in Germany, it was 38 degrees centigrade. So, do you know what I mean? By the end of July, where Nostradamus may have just got it wrong, because he predicted the 1966 World Cup, you know what I mean?
No, he didn't.
Well, he must have done something because he knew who won that was.
No, he didn't.
Well, that's what it says anyway, so they must have just made that up as well.
Yeah.
Because in the news, they make up a lot of stuff about Nostradamus, don't they?
Yeah, but the one thing you can rely on, Richard, is they never make up as much as you do. But thanks for calling. Let's move on.